123,000 meters here, guys. Don't get any Apollo 10 aspirations here, guys. We cannot land. Oops, let's log the magnetosphere. Oops. So we're going to activate the log the data. That was worth 75. Ooh, I can't. Damn it. It's going to need 94 data in the science lab. That's going to put me over. I wonder what will happen. Not enough storage data to research. Yep, no, that is definitely not the case.
Okay, thing, spin around quickly. Spin around quickly.
Now let's retract this thing.
Please don't waste all of my mono propellant. This is like the longest approach I think I've had in a really long time. This thing is slow. Okay. Where did it go? What the hell? It like jumped. It was 2 kilometers away. Now it is 11. What? I don't understand.
All right, let's speed up some time here. Well, we are... okay, we are now in space high, so just going to warp to the sphere of influence here. And which is going to shoot us retrograde into Kerbal orbit as the Mun travels far away from us. And we'll just speed up time on our own here as we get closer, and boom. Oh wait, we actually entered... Oh, we entered some kind of secondary Mun orbit here. It's not going to last very long. It's weird. Oh, nope, there it goes. It clicked away. That was laggy and weird.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. How far away am I from Dan? Only 5 days in the past. Okay. Oh, okay. My apoapsis time is only 18 hours. So it's not as long as I thought it was. Yeah, our data rate now is 494. We gotta get that. We gotta burn that down. So we're gonna warp. We got 758 delta V left here. So we're gonna warp to our apoapsis. It's going to take us completely around. Going to orbit once here. We're going to point ourselves retrograde here and start the deacceleration process. That is the wrong button. Nope. It's slowing down long enough that I'm going to get a MUN encounter. Let's see if we can't accelerate that away here. Oh, that would be a gravity assist. We don't want a gravity assist. We're at a weird angle too. I mean, we're not at a angle parallel to the coplanar with the MUN, so. All right, here's what I'm going to do. So instead of dropping the periapsis down to where I want it, you want to stay in orbit and burn a lot of this science off. I'm going to warp to my periapsis because I should. At the bottom of our periapsis, we're still going to be slower at this altitude than we would at another altitude, so it would take less delta V to lower my apoapsis from higher up. Right? That sounds right. Everyone?
Sure.
Yeah. That sounds right. Oh. Helps to be facing retrograde and not prograde. Like, why is it going up? And actually,
what the hell is going on?
This would probably do a better job of slowing us down anyways. What's going on over on your end?
Every time I get to within like 2 kilometers of this station, the game like pauses a second, and then the station is mysteriously further away.
Sync issues?
I have no idea.
That's what it's seeming like. Or is it like loading up the...
driving me nuts.
Is it loading up the textures or something?
Yeah, but it shouldn't do that. I'm going to see if I can... I'm just going to switch to the station and uncouple the thing that I'm going to dock to that's attached to the station.
Now this idea just crossed my mind. I could take these like experiments that I haven't researched yet. I could take them to Narnia and process them. I could dock with Narnia, but that might be disastrous in and of itself. Waiting for my app. I'm not going at full speed. Now let's cut our engines. Warp back to our periapsis again. Burn some time. Yeah, we're even slower right now than we were before. By like 40 meters per second. Which, when you're trying to save precious delta V.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. We're trying to get our apoapsis to burn here. Burn off. 2 million meters, 2.7 million meters. Come on. What is my delta V? We're down to 370 meters a second. Delta V. I wonder how much delta V it is going to take to put this in some kind of...
Why are you trying to put it into orbit?
Well, I'm so I could, orbit the planet. I mean, I'm already in orbit of Kerbin. I'm just trying to lower my orbit a little bit so I'm not going as fast re-entering the planet and, kind of burning speed to get back in the, Actually, we're almost at a circular orbit here. We'll cut it here. That's 259 meters per second. So let's just keep this here, orbiting at about 1,500 kilometers above Kerbin. This is the closest you guys have been to Kerbin in a while. Enjoy the view. We're not sending you home just yet. There's 343 science built up in this station right now. So,
okay, let's do this.
So what are you working?
Node. I'm trying to get a drive section attached to the section of this ship that's supposed to refuel the landers over and over again, so we can keep using them.
Okay,
but it's not cooperating.
Do you need me to bring anything up?
Well, we're gonna have to put Kerbals in the thing, and then, now that I've detached this thing, we'll have to make sure that it actually has enough fuel to get there and back.
All right, so I will. This is like our first space station attempt, isn't it?
Well, this is the ship it's not really a space station.
Yeah,
it's the ship that's we built to go to Duna.
Yeah. So you just basically need Kerbals brought up.
Yeah, we will need Kerbals brought up.
So let's go into this. Oops.
I'm not sure how many Kerbals we want to actually bring. We want to bring the minimum amount of Kerbals that we will need. No more, no less, because we still technically have 3 we are hoping to rescue.
That's true, yeah. So we need space for 3. So this is the...
And there's technically habitation on it, so, we shouldn't have to bring up a section to house said Kerbals, assuming we left enough space.
Yeah, so this is space station / habitation that you're trying to dock with, right? All right, will I screw you up if I board it?
No, because I detached this portion of it that I'm going to dock to.
Okay. So I'm going to board it here. I got to refresh myself as to what this is. Because it's probably been a good 4 months since we've looked at this.
Well, maybe since you've looked at it.
True, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, I remember sort of these things. Did we really attach that like that? That looks why did we attach that like that?
What do you mean?
The capsule backwards.
It's because the engines are pulling the capsule along.
That's true. Okay, yeah, they're pulling along, and so we've attached them like that. So these are the 2 engines, and those engines are 100% full, and there are no Kerbals in this.
How much Delta V does it say it has now that big orange tank isn't attached anymore?
It says it has actually 3,800 Delta V.
3,800. Only 3,800.
Yes, 3,861 Delta V total.
Huh. That's only barely enough.
Yeah. And to be certain, the tanks are full.
Because it's like 1,600 to get there and like 1,600 to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's no... that's no leeway, is it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, God, yeah. We got the old school mobile processing lab on here. Jeez. Oh, you attach radiators to it.
I did. So I'm probably going to need to shove an extra liquid fuel tank on the end of that.
Yeah.
I have to go into the VAB and do a little bit of calculations.
Okay, so we need Kerbals up in here, though. So that holds 3. How much does the regular habitation module hold?
3.
3? Okay.
Well, the science lab holds 2. The pod holds 3.
Okay, so we need...
The habitation module, I think, holds 3.
Yeah, okay, so this is just
2 or 3, I'm not sure.
Yeah, so this is the mobile processing lab and the command pod. That's the only thing we have on it.
I thought you said there was a habitation module.
No, there's no I don't think there's a habitation module. No, there's just the mobile processing lab and the command pod. So that's 5. So head back to the Space Center. And in my oops, I don't want to go in here. I'm going to go into the Science Center, and I'm going to spend some of these science points that I have here. I'm going to blow it on. Set up a combustion chamber, this turbojet, purpose thermal rocket nozzle. Unlike a more conventional chemical rocket, this thermal rocket features a heat exchanger used to drive. These engines are the ones that need like a large power source, right?
Because
I've got
which ones?
I'm looking at. Let's see. I've got a closed cycle gas core engine.
I would probably ignore anything that we don't know what it is at this point, because most of that stuff requires a lot more stuff than we have unlocked to actually make work. Like the thermal engines and stuff like that, they're not going to do what you want them to do.
All right, so while this... All right. So here we will send up that. So that sends up 3. And we'll toss a lander can underneath because we don't need the weight of the science center to bring up. Lander can carries, well, here, that carries 2 Kerbals. So we'll bring up Bill. We'll bring Bill on the mission because we need at least 1 engineer. We're going to need 1 pilot. Who's going to pilot our mission here? I think we've killed all of our pilots.
I don't think it's possible to kill all of the pilots. And you technically don't actually need a pilot.
Well, I'll need to bring up a pilot to quote unquote, to man the thing here.
No, you don't. You don't need a pilot. Anybody can be a pilot in science mode.
I thought we determined last filming series that wasn't the case.
With pilots, it doesn't matter. It matters with the engineers.
All right.
And it might matter with the scientists, but you still get all the maneuver nodes and stuff, which is the only benefit that pilots give you anyways, so...
So we'll bring up 2 scientists, 2 engineers, and a pilot. You know what?
Oh, this is really frustrating.
We'll just load up. What do I have here? This is 3 here. Just load up the crazy station. All right, we'll separate.